Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you may be on this wild and wacky and sometimes strange planet of ours, isn't it? Stamp collecting is fun, wherever you may be, whatever the year. And this year, we're looking at 2014. We've had a look at 2008, 2011, and 2016. And there's some quite nice stamps here for us to be looking at. And also, we're having the old Gibbons. Stanley Gibbons British Stamps catalogue to help us on our way in case we need any help and to make corrections. Now, I'm hoping that all these stamps are identified correctly as from the year 2014, but I ain't sure. And I've had to pull out a couple. The Dad's Army stamps, which I don't believe are from that year. I can't find where they were from 2014, so I presume they're from elsewhere. Anyway, we'll start with something that we do know is from 2014, and this is Riding for the Disabled Association, first class stamp here. It's possibly from a Cancel to Order, Talents House. Here it is, hither, part of a set of 6 to do with working horses. And this has been identified as part of the horse's work would be to assist disabled riders. So that's very nice. Yep, that's a lovely stamp. It's a photograph, isn't it? So we've seen over the generations an absolute change in the presentation of the stamps, from drawings almost, or paintings, to lithographs, to etchings, to simple, shapes of the monarch, even all the way through to a photograph and beyond. Here we have another stamp. It is a railway stamp. This is a first class. It is also Welsh because it's got one AF and one ST. And it's from the Classic Locomotives 4th and 5th series, Wales, yes. So where is this actually at? Don't know. But it shows a very nice railway engine chugging along. Next we have Hampton Court Palace Maze. Have I been there? I've got a feeling I went there, Not too far in, though. I mean, people have wandered in and they haven't been found for years. They just keep going round and round. A 1.55 stamp, £1.55. Lovely jubbly. Next we've got the Throne Room. Let's see if this pops up at all. Yes, it does. Pick her up again. See, there we are, the Throne Room. Part of the Buckingham Palace London first issue. So there's others there as well. The Grand Staircase. Yeah. Wow, the Throne Room. My throne room isn't as neat as that, I can tell you. No, sir. Right, next up we've got something that has definitely been through the post because of the mess of it. The Common Skate, which is a threatened series of fishes. Skate, you could buy skate at one time to eat, and it was nice and flat, it was flat fish, but apparently it's, oh dear, it seems to be, well, here it is. It's, oh dear, it's threatened. So possibly that's why we don't see skate anymore on the menus. Quite right. How many's in that series, I wonder? Let's have a look. Series of... set of 10. I say series, it's actually a set, isn't it? So I'm not in order there. Back to the Welsh trains again. This is, again has been through the post. Peterborough, I would suggest. By the look of the borough. Peterborough. And when we turn it over, it's on a bit of card as well, so it's cut from an envelope. Okie dokie, what have we got here? Buckingham House. So before it became a palace, it was Duke of Buckingham who owned it, and I think the royal family bought it off him, and it became Buckingham Palace subsequently. That's nicely done. Royal Mews carriage horses. Will this be the working horses again, possibly? This is more an illustration. Colours are very vivid, and you can sort of tell that it's not a photograph. I'm not for or against photographs. The grand staircase, we looked at the throne room. This is again a postally used. Here we've got something fairly interesting, a sort of bend in something. So we've got Buckingham Palace there, and get that, Buckingham House 1819, just before the royals, under Victoria maybe, brought it, and this is again through the post, Romford, in Essex. The King's Troop ceremonial horses. I think that again is working horses. I do like that. I see another horse. Dray. 88p stamp. Wonderful depiction. Look at the feet on them. Here we've got Commonwealth Games Glasgow 2014. That's handy, is it not? That it has the year on it and Scotland flag there. Flag of St Andrew. Cancel to order. Judo. Try to pick up a star shell. A star shell. Oh, a Nevinson painting, of course, yeah. Christopher Nevinson was a war artist. He would appear in uniform with the mud of the Somme still on his boots at exhibitions. He was exceedingly patriotically popular. And this is from the centenary of the First World War, so 2014. We're talking 1914, 18, so 2014 is 100 years. I've actually got Nevinson's not autograph, but a signed piece. A signed his signature on a piece of paper. Right, time's moving on. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning we will remember them. So that's part of the same series, as is this William Cecil Tickle. Don't know who he is, to my shame. It's a private, Tommy. Commonwealth Games again, badminton. Again, the draw. I would suggest that's a drawing. Nice piece of work as well. So we got pantomime and large first-class stamp ready for Christmas. At the end of the year, there are always Christmas stamps, and here's Bob the Builder. If I had more time, I'd. I can't guarantee, to be honest. threatened fish. Here we've got the conger eel. Those also used to be on the menu. They cut up eel in slices, jellied eels. A Matter of Life and Death. David Niven. Niven recruited, I think it was somebody called Clifton James to be Monty's double. Montgomery, General Montgomery. He they decided to have a double to fool the Germans into where D-Day landings were going to take place. So Clifton James would appear in North Africa, and he was recruited by Niven, who was a fellow actor, obviously. Glasgow, he looked just like Monty. Glasgow Games again. The Throne Room again, by the look of it. Here, and this is again on card. So it's off something. Here we've got Windy Miller from Camberwick Green. Used to like that. You don't see him anymore. Henry VI. With all his dates. 2014 written on the back of this, so I'm hoping it is. Yes, it's swimming from the Commonwealth Games. That's quite nice. More in the way of working horses, so police horses there. Policing demonstrations, no doubt. Again, we're looking at trains, so I suggest that is the same series, the Welsh series. Swimming. What have we got here? Pick it up. Spiny dogfish threatened. Wow. Look at the lurchin in the back. Wow. That's a beauty. More in the way of fish. Cornish sardines. Sustainable, these are. So these can be fished. Bagpuss, everybody's favourite. Oh, I love dog Bagpuss. Poppy. So let's moving on. Peppa Pig. I'm using my fingers. Just want to get this one. Pull it down a bit so I can grab hold of it. 2000 Swan, that is 2001. Space Odyssey. More Kingsleys. Richard III. My kingdom for a horse was his favourite saying. Oh, the Grand Staircase we've already seen. Henry V, always shown half a profile because the other side of his face was badly scarred at the Battle of either Shrewsbury or Worcester. He got an arrow through his face. And as a consequence, he was pretty badly disfigured on the other side of his face, so his portraits don't show that. So he's moving on. Battle of Shrewsbury, I think when he was Prince of Wales. At the age of something like 14, 15. We'll go back to this a little bit here, which is the Prime Ministers. So we got some in order here. Margaret Thatcher, Harold Wilson, Clement Attlee, Sir Winston, whose features are being removed from British banknotes, being replaced by wildlife, otters and the like. Oh dear, it'll be back. Herring, sustainable. Yes, I think we all have pickled herring. It's very popular around the coast of Britain. And there's this unfinally moment. There's always an unfinally moment. I could go on forever. Sustainable Cornish sardine. Sardines come in tins and they're very, very tasty, very nice on toast. And they breed like mad, so there's always plenty of them around the coastlines for our fishermen to capture and sell on. So they've been very good to the fishing industry and also to our bellies. So that is it, 2014. Some interesting stamps, for me anyway. Hope to have another look at some more stamps next time from another year. The sun is shining, the skies are blue. It is bitter cold out there though. Ouch, it's cold. But we've got a bit of light, so we'll dance in the moonlight and the daylight. What am I talking about? I don't know. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching and bye for now.